down. Here you go. So, where are we? Let's see this here. Go through. That's got to be it. Someone push that button.
This one here?
Yep.
Yes, what is it?
Mick, you forgot about the interview.
No! Go away! No interviews while I'm on my vacation. This means you. I'm out of here.
Mick! Mick, we gotta do the interview.
Get a load of this, folks.
Mick, there he is on the monitor.
First in minutes to pilot on the gremlins who wreck planes with their tie-up.
My first concert, I went to a 10 Years After concert. I was just a little nerd.
What's the first record you got?
Brave Up by the Yardbirds. Definitely a happening album. Jeff Beck is.
Speaking of Jeff Beck, who are your influences?
Well, like I said, Jeff Beck, Jimi Hendrix, and Larry Moe and Curly Joe. I used to play bass for a while. When I first started, I played bass.
Don't tell Nikki that.
The calling of the wild made me a guitar player.
I can't talk about Mick right now. He's going through some hard times. In fact, he's going through some really rough times. Mick may not. Can I say this? Should I tell? Well, Mick may not.
We won't play it back for him.
Okay, well, Mick may not make it. He drinks a little too much, and it looks rough. Hey, dude, what's going on?
I heard what you said. And you're dead.
You're dead.
You're a dead man.
Mick's great. He's perfect.
I noticed you live down here by the beach.
Yeah.
What's your favorite fish?
The elusive fish in the pantyhose that no one can seem to find.
The way he plays guitar is so unique compared to anybody else. I mean, everybody, in my opinion, as far as guitar players, not everybody, but most guitarists there play too fast, and they're always concerned with showing off. And Mick puts his ego in the back seat and plays good music all the time.
Yes. You got proof.
Now, is it true that you kept on pouring lighter fluid on his leg?
You know me.
Boys. Initiation sequence in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Mickey used to practice. I was working in this liquor store, and Mick came in and asked me, if I was a musician or whatever. And I said, yeah. And I said I was like into Aerosmith and Ted Nugent, Kiss, stuff like that. And it was happening back in like 1979, 78. And Mick was into like Bebop Deluxe, bunch of weird jazz, Jeff Beck. So instantly we didn't get along. Instantly. And I think he left the store, told me to fuck off.
Motherfucker, down.
Off or something, I swear to God, and that's how we met. And then that night, he goes, well, if you want to see a real guitar player, come down and see me. I'm playing this place called the Stone Pony, and he was in a band called Spiders and Cowboys. And I went in there, and he was just ripping on the guitar, doing a slide guitar solo with the mic stand and everything. Blew me away. So in 1981, put Motley Crue together. Mick comes in, and he's auditions for the band. We're playing together for, God, it must have been a month. And one day I just I went, are you that guy? And he goes, I thought you were that guy. And we hated each other when we met. But now we're like best friends.
Tommy and Nikki met each other through a friend of theirs that they had both together, and they found me through an ad in the paper. Loud, rude, and aggressive guitar player, me.
What kind of woman do you like?
Any woman with a pussy. Favorite Motley record right now, as it stands, is Theater of Pain, but we'll see. It was a couple of years ago. We were playing in Denver, Colorado. I remember real plain. Tommy was running through the hallways naked. The first door they knocked on, they said that some guy with long black hair running up and down the hallways nude. So I got popped. That was the first door they knocked on. That's the guy.
Let me in. Let me in.
So what are we driving in right now?
This is a 1976 L82 Corvette. Red on red. Massive amounts of power. Out of this small 350, I'm getting about 450 horsepower. In other words, I'm kicking some ass. Hope that isn't a cop behind me. No, it isn't.
Jam it.
Hi.
How you doing today?
Fine. Just
What's
doing
your name, sir?
Mick Mars. Doing a video.
And everything deals with just, and I think it's some of our best stuff so far.
Favorite video?
My favorite video is absolutely Home Sweet Home.
For the cover, so you're really all gonna have to get in.
The cover, boys.
The cover of what?
A lot of inspiration when I started first playing the guitar comes from Jeff Beck and Michael Bloomfield and a lot of the more bluesy feeling guitar players. I get a lot of my rock edge from guitarists like Ritchie Blackmore, a few guitarists like that. And that's basically how I developed my style. Although I do tend to lean towards the blues. Like that kind of stuff. It's my favorite.
There's a Space Down by Jeff Beck.
Where?
We got Jeff Beck here, there you go.
Cool.
Get on top of Jeff Beck now.
We like Beck. We love Beck, actually. When I'm on tour and stuff, sometimes guitar players for opening bands come in and they're playing their licks over and over again. As I'm practicing, I'm thinking to myself, now why is this guy practicing? Doesn't he know these licks by now? Whenever I practice, I like to do something completely different because the licks I know. I don't need to practice them. So I try to invent or create something new. When I get frustrated in my studio, I usually come down here to my shop here and reload my own bullets because I like to shoot my guns. This is a 454. It's my favorite.
I don't know if you can see everything, but there's a coconut in the Y of the tree. You can see the squash. There's a pumpkin on a sandbag that you blew up the last time you were here, with a dead pumpkin right underneath it. You're going right through it.
I know. See if you can hear the sound of the bullet hitting. No, there is no other musicians in my family. However, as far as ancestors go, yeah, I did have one way back in the 1800s. He was a violin instructor. He got ran over by a train.
Mick, oh man, he's the devil. He's Satan.